All right, everybody, welcome back to Park City. We're at the Park City Marriott for the Big Sky Media Kickoff. I'm John Oglesby, once again, the Media Relations Director for football for the Big Sky Conference. We're joined by Aaron Sibley of Portland State. Aaron,
hey, how's it going? Nice
to
meet
have
you,
you
John.
in here. Yeah, so obviously, you know, interacting with different players from different schools here. We're part of a 3-day media event here in Park City. What's the first day of the Big Sky Kickoff been like for you? What's it been like to associate with other players from other teams?
It's been good, just interacting with other players, just seeing how other players from different teams is. We had great conversations. It's a great group of guys that's been up here. You can tell that they're obviously leaders on the teams. They're all good players and everything. So the camaraderie between our conferences is really good. I like it.
Yeah. Obviously, Aaron, a senior defensive back for Portland State. You're obviously from Georgia. Take us through the journey that brought you to the Pacific Northwest.
So coming out of high school, I wasn't really highly recruited. So I actually ended up getting offers from Tennessee State and Georgia State. But I ended up not doing those because, one, I wanted to go to school on the West Coast.
Yeah.
And then, two, my older brother actually went to Tennessee State.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to go there because I wanted to make a name for myself.
Do your own thing.
Right. So Portland State ended up coming out to me later on in the year, like around track season, and I talked to somebody and whatnot, and then from there I got a phone call and they said that they will offer me, and that's pretty much how I ended up out here.
So you've had a good career at Portland State. Obviously last year, 53 tackles. You guys go 3-9 last season, but I thought it was interesting. You lost 4 games by a score or less. What's it going to take you to close the gap and win some of those close games this season?
I think we have to change our mindset. When we get into that fourth quarter, we have to go into shark mode. It has to be straight. Finish your opponent when we're up, and if we're behind, we have to have that mindset to know that we have the ability to come back, because we have weapons on our team, and I think that it'll just take everybody being able to focus, have that finish mentality on their minds, and we'll be able to do good this season.
You obviously have an interim head coach, Coach Barnum. What's he like? What do you like about playing for him?
Coach Barnum is different from any other coach I've ever played for. His methods are unorthodox, but they work. So I feel as the team gets behind him, he's a good speaker. He's a good motivator. Like I said, he's a good coach. He's a good friend. So we enjoy playing for him.
You guys open at Washington State, facing off against Pac-12, the Cougars, obviously Coach Mike Leach. What's kind of the atmosphere right now, obviously, with the team? You guys are about to get set for fall camp to start in a few weeks. Mm-hmm. What's the atmosphere? How did spring ball close getting ready for this opener against Washington State?
So everybody's excited to play against Washington State, especially me, since they passed the ball like 60 times.
Yeah. You'll see a lot of action in that game.
Right. So that gives us a lot of opportunities to intercept some balls. But going into Washington State, it'll be a good season opener, especially playing against an FBS team, just to see where we're at right now. Because then we have Idaho State, which is our first conference game, the next game. And they also like to pass the ball. So 2 back-to-back good games for us. But yeah, going into Idaho State, we're looking real forward to it. We're looking forward to the competition. We're looking forward to putting FCS teams on the map, and it'll be a good game. You
know, we've talked a lot about Portland State as a team, but I want to talk about you. You know, Malcolm, wide receiver with Northern Colorado, was just in here. I asked him, you know, as he's lined up on the ball, what's kind of his thought process as a DB when you line up right before the snap. What are the thoughts that are going through your mind?
So, football, everything happens in a split second. So you have to be able to see down and distance where the ball is, the formation, where the receiver is. So while I'm thinking through all that in my mind, we're also getting play calls from our defensive coordinator. And really, it just becomes second nature after a while. After you get to play, it just becomes second nature. We've done it for so long. We've ran through our play calls so many times that it's kind of just like natural movement at that point. So I try not to overthink when I go to play. I try to just do more reaction and more based off movements. So.
Aaron Sibley of Portland State joining me here as we're at the Big Sky Media Kickoff at the Park City Marriott in Park City, Utah. I want to ask you a little bit about you as a person. I thought it was interesting reading through your bio. A couple of things that really interest you, youth leadership and youth ministry. Talk about kind of what sparked your interest in those fields.
I love kids. Kids, they always have a smile on their face. They're always energetic. Yeah. They're always up and about. So that's one thing that I really like about youth is that I really love kids, just the energy they bring. You can pretty much do anything with them. They're down to play, they're down to lead, they're down to pretty much do anything that you bring to the table. So being a part of the youth community, that's a big part of me because that's I just like kids, so that's just how it is.
Again, Portland State will open the season against Washington State. Before we let Aaron go real quick, what's your message out to the Portland State fan base as we're, again, about 6-7 weeks away from the kickoff of the season? Mm-hmm. What's your message out to the fans here as we get set?
To the fans, we look forward to a good season. We hope to see everybody in the stands and everything. And remember, go Vikes.
Okay, that's Aaron Sibley, everybody, senior cornerback for Portland State University. Best of luck to you. Hope you enjoy the rest of the kickoff. We'll be back in just a moment with more student-athlete interviews here from Park City. We'll take a short break. Back in a moment here at the Park City Marriott for the Big Sky Media Kickoff.